Law 24. Play the perfect courtier? Courtiers are like magicians. They deceptively play with appearances, only letting those around them see what they want them to see. They make the king feel more kingly. They make everyone else fear their power. They are magicians of appearance. Great courtiers are gracious and polite. They are masters of the word. They never say more than necessary. They are magnets of pleasure. People want to be around them because they know how to please, yet they neither fawn nor humiliate themselves. Here are the laws of court politics. Avoid ostentation. It is never prudent to prattle on about yourself or call too much attention to your actions. Be careful, ever so careful, in trumpeting your own achievements, and always talk less about yourself than about other people. Modesty is generally preferable. Be frugal with flattery. It may seem that your superiors cannot get enough flattery, but too much of even a good thing loses its value. Learn to flatter indirectly, by downplaying your own contribution. It is a wise thing to be polite, consequently, it is a stupid thing to be rude. Arrange to be noticed. There is a paradox. You cannot display yourself too brazenly, yet you must also get yourself noticed. You stand no chance of rising if the ruler does not notice you in the swamp of courtiers. This task requires much art. Pay attention to your physical appearance, then, and find a way to create a subtly distinctive, style and image. Alter your style and language according to the person you are dealing with. The pseudo-belief in equality, the idea that talking and acting the same way with everyone, no matter what their rank, makes you somehow a paragon of civilization, is a terrible mistake. Those below you will take it as a form of condescension, which it is, and those above you will be offended, although they may not admit it. You must change your style and your way of speaking to suit each person. Never affect friendliness and intimacy with your master. He does not want a friend for a subordinate, he wants a subordinate. Never approach him in an easy, friendly way, or act as if you are on the best of terms, that is his prerogative. Never criticize those above you directly. This may seem obvious, but there are often times when some sort of criticism is necessary. To say nothing, or to give no advice, would open you to risks of another sort. You must learn, however, to couch your advice and criticism as indirectly and as politely as possible. Be frugal in asking those above you for favors. Nothing irritates a master more than having to reject someone's request. It stirs up guilt and resentment. Ask for favors as rarely as possible, and know when to stop. Rather than making yourself the supplicant, it is always better to earn your favors, so that the ruler bestows them willingly. Most important, do not ask for favors on another person's behalf, least of all a friend's. Never joke about appearances or taste. A lively wit and a humorous disposition are essential qualities for a good courtier, and there are times when vulgarity is appropriate and engaging. But avoid any kind of joke about appearance or taste, two highly sensitive areas, especially with those above you. Do not even try it when you are away from them. You will dig your own grave. Do not be the court cynic. Express admiration for the good work of others. If you constantly criticize your equals or subordinates, some of that criticism will rub off on you, hovering over you like a gray cloud wherever you go. Be self-observant. The mirror is a miraculous invention. Without it you would commit great sins against beauty and decorum. You also need a mirror for your actions. This can sometimes come from other people telling you what they see in you, but that is not the most trustworthy method. You must be the mirror, training your mind to try to see yourself as others see you. Are you acting too obsequious? Are you trying too hard to please? Do you seem desperate for attention, giving the impression that you are on the decline? Be observant about yourself and you will avoid a mountain of blunders. And at last, be a source of pleasure. This may seem obvious, but what is obvious is often ignored or unappreciated. A man who knows the court is master of his gestures, of his eyes and of his face. He is profound, impenetrable. He dissimulates bad offices, smiles at his enemies, controls his irritation, disguises his passions, belies his heart, speaks and acts against his feelings. If you are a crown keeper, be a crown keeper. Save your excess energy for when you are not in the court,